Atlas, but yes, I'm a cowboy. We them boys. We making loud noise. Staying fresh to this, I be looking like I out. Got a defensive line that'll make them sit down. Feel like a D-lineman, but still making touchdowns. Beat them in their hometown, I ain't here not one time. I've been a big bully since I was on the playground. Now I'm all grown up and I still don't play around.
Point them out, 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 point them out. Watch them penny. Got 2 chains on, I'm too late. Got 1 watch on my wrist. I'm round and I'm getting it. I'm young, but I ain't ignorant. They keep asking who the hell you think you are. Him. They keep asking who the hell you think you is. Him.
Real.
I've been going hard from the night into the daylight. Telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up wings for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love the way I drive. Yeah, I've been...
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Tennessee Titans. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Here we go. Triple 38. Hey, good.
In motion right, Dobbs.
Real green.
Here's Love looking to pass on the first play. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they'll get to him right away at the 40. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
22 needle. Ready.
Love going to give this one to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. You talk about this Titan defense. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And they needed to be because their offense struggled throughout the game. Sometimes as a defense, you're not just shutting down the opposing team's offense, but you're outplaying their defense as well. And that's what they did in the last game.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
In motion right, Dobbs.
Right.
Love now to pass on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. First and 10 now. Willis and the Titans at their 25-yard line.
Go.
They'll start on the ground with Spears. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Willis. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
79 Broncos.
On 3rd down, it's Willis. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Love. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. 3rd and 19. And Love wants to shift things around. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. It got his man complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Packers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. From his end zone, here's Tremon Smith. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Willis looking to throw it. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now they'll change things up.
Following the interception, Love. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
Yellow, zoom. Red, yellow. Cut.
Throwing. Love.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers.
A great play there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter.
And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. On the return, Tremont Smith. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Well, this defense for the Packers, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
21-0 our score after 1. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
Ready, break.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble.
Ready, ready.
Here's Love. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 43 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10. Touchdown. Christian Watson on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers continue to pull away here in this first half. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Willis will look to throw it. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. A gain there of 21 yards.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here. I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Again, it's Willis to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Going on fourth down. Here's Willis. That is caught. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. To the air on first down. Here's Willis. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 33 yards that time.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Willis will look to pass again here. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Here we go.
Here's another first and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Now Willis to throw. And he's got it. And it's a Titans touchdown. Chigakonkwo from 6 yards away. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 76 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch out their lead. Carlson on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
2nd and 10. Now Willis. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown! Chigakonkwo with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. A try here for the extra point. It's good, and it's now 35-14. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Okay, ready?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On 1st and 10, Love. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Titans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Come on, set. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
On 1st down, Willis. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Again to throw, Willis on 2nd down. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That one caught downfield by Watson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. He'll let this go for the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Ready?
Off the play fake, Love. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And this is caught. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
Black shot. Fury, yellow.
Working out of the gun. Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Go pink. Smash, red. Hut, hut.
To throw now. Here's Love. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Come on.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Love now. Trying to improvise. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there as time expires in the first half. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen. But when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Let's go now.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Willis. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. That is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Love looking to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On play action. Love to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Stop below 18.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Okay,
the Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 37 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
White. Hey, green.
They'll send Watson in motion right.
Steel, black. Cheetah.
Love, they go play action now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Blaster, 6. Go red. Hurry, hurry.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
Slide, 97.
In motion left, that's Reed.
Red, yellow. Ready.
Play action this time with Love. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Ready?
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Packers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Carlson's extra point up and good, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Play fake. Here's Willis. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Cup 19. Ready.
3rd down, it's Willis. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Hustle, hustle, hustle.
Willis takes the snap. They're going for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. Willis looking to throw on first down. And this one complete again to Mims. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 28 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 down at the 33. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
This time Willis will throw it. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. But to no avail. This offense so far on third down, just one conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game. And the Packers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Following the interception, Love. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And this is going to be intercepted. Now look out. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
On the set.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running up the middle, here's Dillon. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Come on, set. At the 32-yard line. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Willis will look to throw it. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. To throw, here's Willis. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Willis, 4th down, has to have it. He's got his target. That's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 1st and 10, it's Willis. He gets it to Burks again. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Drop 60, drop 60.
Now Willis to throw. And it's caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Hot 70, hot 70.
Back to throw, Willis. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The sack sets him back a full 10 yards there on 1st and goal. Willis looking to throw it. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Denzel Mims, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is taken in at the 5. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Ready.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Willis looking to throw it. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Willis to throw. That is caught, and he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Willis. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Darnell Savage. About set to get this drive started.
Bitch ass nigga want to talk shit. I'm just trying to finish the game.
And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had
Bitch ass nigga, you know I got the Titans. Fuck you.
Things off in the 4th.
I'm just fucking around. That shit don't make no sense, bro. That nigga ain't got burners like that, bro.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring it down. And quickly, they get to the line. Now looking to change things up.
That shit weak. I ain't gonna lie. That fake ass bomb shit. Look at you. Look at you. Weak, bro. I swear to God, that shit garbage, bro.
Jacorian Bennett has it, and the Titans are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
I know that, nigga. I know that, nigga. You can do that when I got the Titans, nigga. Fuck you.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
You can't. Any other player ain't doing shit. That's the only nigga that can do something for sure.
They've been in the top half of the
Everybody else
NFL so
trash.
far this season, but in this one,
Shut up, nigga. I can't even do nothing. This Willis suck, nigga. I can't even throw the ball.
He's taken down. 25 yards that time.
Shit.
Fourth quarter, certainly not enough time
Hell
for a comeback, but nice to see
That
them
white boy
making
can't
use
move
of
for
the
shit.
time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution.
Look at that shit. Weak ass.
Be sharp and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were, and how about the day those defenders had, though? How many takeaways did they have? I quit counting after a while. They were clearly the better team, and their defensive effort, it led the way.
So for the Packers, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they dipped to 2-5 now.